Good morning, everyone. Sorry to abruptly interrupt your conversations that you were having. We wanted to do a quick welcome message. We were overdoing the same for the folks that were in Event 1, Building 1. I want to provide an opportunity to go over some navigational logistics for you as well. We promise not to take too much of your time and that it will be beneficial for purposes of making sure today's event is a very productive and successful one. So thank you for joining us. We are from New Hampshire Employment Security. We are the ones bringing you these virtual events. Today is another virtual job fair as part of our ongoing series highlighting employment opportunities throughout New Hampshire. Today's event highlights employers in our capital and southern region. So basically Concord down to the Massachusetts border following the I-93 corridor. So thank you for joining us here today. We're going to go over some pointers to help you make sure you know how to navigate around. But first and foremost, some changes we have made since our last Capital and Southern event. These have become very popular, so we've tried to improve the platform to improve performance for all participants. So what we have done today, and you received notification of last night in an email from the department, we split up the registered job seekers into 3 groups. So today's event has 3 groups of people. You are in the 11 to 12 o'clock group. We then have a 12 to 1 and a 1 to 2. So you're going to want to make sure to have your conversations prior to 12 o'clock. Additional people will be coming on at that point. You have also been provided 2 links today. You are in Event 2, Building 2 right now. We also have Event 1 and Building 1 going on simultaneously. In order to figure out where employers are located and how to get back and forth, we're going to go over that for you right now. But when we get out of presentation mode, if you don't have those links ready to go back from Event 1 to Event 2, you can simply click on the green rectangular box that has a quick guide on how to do that, getting back and forth between these events. It's nice and easy, and just look at that for a quick refresher once we get out of presentation mode. The employers have been broken up alphabetically. So here in Building 2, we have employers N through Z. Over in Building 1, we have employers A through M. In order to find out where those employers are located, you see in front of you that there's a red rectangular box. Right there, you're going to click on that, and that will pop up a window showing the location of all of our employers. So it'll show you which floor each employer located in this building is located. You'll want to take some notes, write down where your employers are, what floors they are located on, and then you can click out of that pop-up window, and you will then go over to the left-hand side of your screen to the elevator button. You'll see there is an elevator button with 10 floors. So each floor that you saw where your employer is located corresponds to the number on the elevator button. You'll decide who you want to visit first, and you'll just simply click on the corresponding number on that elevator button, and you will be transported to that floor. Once you are there, you will have a screen in front of you that looks a lot like this. It has the employers are all located at assigned booths right in the middle of the screen. Each organization's name is underneath the booth, so you simply look to see what each booth is labeled as, and then you'll figure out where your employer is. Once you find the employer you're looking for, you'll double click on an open seat in that booth, and you'll be part of the conversation with that employer and with anyone else that's also looking to talk to that employer about their hiring opportunities. To the right of our employer booths, we have our interview tables. You see over on the right-hand side of your screen, an interview room that allows for a one-on-one private conversation between a job candidate and an employer. So if the employer directs you over to the interview room, each interview room has a corresponding number. You'll want to make sure you go to the correct room, get that information from your employer you're talking with. And then if the seat is open in that interview room, double click and you'll be part of that one-on-one conversation with the employer. If the room is currently filled, all you need to do is click on one of the open waiting seats that are located outside of that interview room, and then just wait your turn, and you'll be able to get into that interview room as soon as the people in front of you are done. So easy to locate those employers once you know what floors they are on, traveling from floor to floor using your elevator button, and then double clicking on open seats at booths and interview rooms or waiting seats, depending on what you are looking for. You'll also notice up in the top right, to the right of our red rectangle, is our blue rectangular job fair guide. This is the same guide that was sent out to you prior to today's event, but if you would like to look at that during the event, just simply click on that. It will open up, and in that guide, you have the list of registered employers, descriptions of the positions for which they are recruiting, and the contact information for the hiring representative. So a great resource to have with you for today's event. You'll also notice once we're out of presentation mode, there will be two red rectangular boxes, one for providing a list of employers in building 1, and the other providing a list of employers in building 2. If you are unfamiliar with this platform, haven't been on before, and are wondering where you are currently located, once we get out of presentation mode, just simply find an open seat, double click on it, and your avatar will appear in the seat that you just clicked on. If you would like to make changes to your avatar, either to the picture or to how your name presents, you can go to the top right-hand corner of your screen, click on the profile. You'll get a drop down, you click on my profile, and then you'll be able to make whatever desired changes you would like. Lastly, all sorts of resources, services, and programs available to folks that are looking to get back into the labor force. Those resources are on the right-hand side of your screen. These are all links to information on programs, services, training opportunities, and providers for the folks that contribute to the New Hampshire Works system of services located throughout the state and all of the one-stop New Hampshire Works offices. So check out those programs and services. For more information, just click on those links. And that top link is a link to our virtual job fair event site. So if you haven't already, you'll want to bookmark that for future use. virtualjobfairs.nh.gov. We'll be adding events to this page in the days and weeks ahead. We will be busy throughout the summer, continuing to hold these regional events. So please continue to go back to that page to see when the upcoming event for a region of the state that covers you is scheduled. You'll be able to view the employers and register right then and there on that site. So a lot of great resources here today. I've tried to go through this quickly. Sorry if it's been too quickly, but let's get back to what we're here to do today. That's not to listen to me. That's to find hiring employers and find that next job. So good luck to everyone. Make sure to check out Building 1 with employers A through M when you are done with employers over here N through Z. Best of luck, and thank you for joining us today.